For a small state, Rhode Island has a lot of builders. On this episode of Breaking Ground, we're going to get an up-close look at one of those builders, Deslandes Construction, and how they approach building from small-scale residential to large-scale construction projects and everything in between. Let's check it out. Arnold Lumber has been a partner of New England builders and homeowners for over 100 years. Our goal is to elevate projects to their highest potential through top-quality product solutions and above and beyond service on all projects from start to finish. Now, we're teaming up with industry leaders and the area's best builders to give you insights on the latest material technologies, best practices, and unique projects. This is Breaking Ground. Hi folks, I'm Tom with Arnold Lumber and welcome to another episode of Breaking Ground. Deslandes Construction has been in the building business going on the third generation. And today we're going to take a look at the breadth of projects that this company undertakes. They're really in the business of satisfying customers. From small residential to large-scale construction, they really do it all. Let's stop and get to meet the team.
My dad started the business in 1957, incorporated in 1963, and ever since then it's been rolling, so now we're 3 generations. My dad was, always kept it to him and 1 or 2 employees, pretty much worked in the Kent County area of Rhode Island, and then when I bought the business in '03, we expanded to where it is today. We still do the full scope of everything, custom homes, additions. We have a whole commercial division, and we still do all the little things. I have a lot of clients from the past that still call us. It's ironic to be remodeling homes we built 18, 20 years ago, and now we're back in there for the same customer remodeling. And that's a testament to this company, is that we get callbacks from clients from that long ago, so it's very fulfilling. Jim Jr., he's got a vision of where he wants to take the company.
From a young age, I always wanted to tag along with my father to work. Would skip school to go to work with him, skip field trips, which drove my mom nuts. But yeah, from a young age, just totally infatuated with it and want to be a part of it always. Some expansion I see possible and in the near future is our wood shop. We're planning on expanding that into more custom cabinetry. Same for the excavation side of it. That's something we kind of expanded on about 4 years ago, and I see growth in that.
What is it here at Deslandes headquarters that you guys have? What's the setup? Obviously, you've got your offices when we first walk in.
Got a team of people in there doing financial aspects of the project, processing submittals, helping with all the paperwork on the back end. All the estimating happens here. We've got our shop that we keep all our equipment, all our tools, all our trucks. And we've also got a wood shop here, which is where we do custom millwork, build custom kitchens. We have the ability to self-perform all the excavation work. We have our own team of carpenters, laborers, mill workers.
Does it all start here? Do the customers come to this facility to sit and meet and conceptualize things, or?
Generally, they do all come here. Sometimes we receive the plans in early, walk through the project from a pricing standpoint, timing standpoint, kind of work them through how the process would go.
Our approach is you listen to the client, what their needs are, style, taste, all that. If they need an architect, then we'll bring one in that fits that mold. And then we stay involved through the whole process, preliminary drawings, preliminary pricing to make sure we're in their budget. Let's work together, make it as simple as possible and enjoyable as possible. You're building possibly your final home. And for us, there's nothing better, more satisfying than knowing that we're making this dream come true and it's going to be exactly what you always envisioned.
Well, now that you've got to learn a little bit about Deslandes Construction, let's take a look at the first project on the show. This is a smaller residential project. I love this one, a small art studio out in Warwick, Rhode Island, where our friends from James Hardie help us with a unique siding solution not commonly found on a residential project. Let's check it out. We're here with Danny from Deslandes. Hey Danny, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Tom?
Good. This is a cool project. Can you tell us a little bit about what the customer decided on for the siding on the job?
The customer decided on a Hardie board and batten siding. This is an art studio, so she really wanted to get a lot of different materials, but natural materials. So she decided on that because it's, very weather resistant. You don't got to do much to it. Obviously it's pre-colored, so it looks beautiful when it goes up.
And that Hardie material, pretty much a maintenance-free deal, right?
It's a cement board material with a wood fiber in it, so that's
Okay.
what gives it its strength to it, but it's super durable, so that's where the concrete part comes into it.
When you're using a material like that, not everyday use on residential, but man, what a great application for a residential job. What do we have to think about different than putting up regular clapboard siding or shingles?
You gotta just prepare for it a little differently. We have like special saw blades for it. We have a cement grinding blade. This is for really getting into the corners where we're gonna have to go around the trim. And so that gets us to that precision cut. And then this is a Hardie board blade. It's only got 4 teeth on it. That just helps it cut better through it. You can't use a traditional saw blade for that.
Why not?
The less teeth is actually better for it. You know, if you use a regular saw blade, all those teeth are just gonna get destroyed. These are carbide tipped and a diamond tipped as well.
So a regular blade just wouldn't even last.
No, you get one cut and you'll be done with it.
Got it,
So-
all right, cool. What about preparation of the building or how you actually fasten it to the wall?
So preparation for the building, you can see here we did a hydro gap house wrap on there. So that gives us that small gap for drainage behind it.
I see you got the level out and you're snapping some lines. What's going on up there that you guys are working on?
So right now we're doing our layout to make sure that this building with the trim is symmetrical. We want all of our pieces going up nice and straight, and we want it to look, when you look at it, the eye catches it and sees that everything is nice and spread out perfectly.
So once you got it there, then that's it. You're gonna hit it with a nail and then you're
That's
up.
it. Then we're rocking and rolling.
We're here with Jake from Holden Humphrey, our distributor for the James Hardie material, and we've seen the James Hardie siding material on commercial projects, but what makes this a good solution for this residential job we're working on?
Yeah, so James Hardie, they have a lot of residential options. It's actually the #1 brand of siding for homeowners. This product is the Hardie panel. This color right here is Deep Ocean for a nice dark blue color.
Okay.
And with the Hardie panel you see here, they're putting it up already finished, and then they're using these batten strips to give you that modern farmhouse style.
Really easy and quick, unlike shingles or even clapboard, you're really getting a lot of surface area covered quickly.
Which you do, yeah. These are 4x10 sheets, and Hardie has 18 colors available in the sheets and the batten strips in this smooth texture and also a cedar grain texture. But to your point, they have lap siding and shingles in all those colors. Hardie has a complete product where you can have all these different textures for the wall.
A lot of options. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to look when it's all finished all the way around. So why don't we get out of the guy's way, let them start finishing up the rest of this project, and then come back and get a look at it when it's all together. Holly, first of all, thank you for having us back here. Last time we were here, there was snow on the ground. You were partway in the mid-construction, and we're so excited that it's done. I mean, it's close to done at
Close
this
to
point,
done.
right?
It's all those little things. at the
Enough
end,
that you
but
can start tinkering and using it and that sort of deal. So it looks beautiful. I mean, architecturally, the craftsmanship out here that Deslandes did on all of the trim and these pieces. Do you love it? I mean,
Oh
you have-
yeah, I feel so fortunate. It's great.
We're so curious to see the inside. Do you mind if we go ahead and jump in there and take a look around?
Sure.
Come on, let's do that.
So welcome.
Where do you start? How do you come up with, okay, I'll put a shack in my backyard and I'll go do my artwork out there? What was the inspiration for it all?
Well, I was walking with a friend of mine who is an architect, and not a high point for me at that moment.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, but I know I can always count on my artwork. It's the one thing that's not going to get taken away from me. It's in me.
It'll always be there.
Yeah. So I was saying, yeah, it would be great to have a studio in my, closer to home. I talked to her a few days later, and she said, I had a dream that night, and I have this vision of a studio for you. It was like, really?
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she did, and
Yeah, I got thinking more and wondering if this was really feasible. I had an opportunity to see the actual layout, the survey for the land. And I realized, oh my God, I have so much more land than I thought.
wow.
And then it was like, I'm gonna do
That's
it.
a nice surprise.
I'm gonna do it. One of the things I really want this particular plot of land, this place, to be my focus. And this actually, the front house and this, my house, that's where the blacksmiths for the village back in the late 1800s lived. His family lived in the front house, and then my house was a workspace.
Okay.
And there was actually, on this very site, there was another outbuilding for him.
Wow.
So I'm just, you know, makes sense for me to be working
continuing
here.
the tradition.
Exactly.
It kind of seems meant to be.
Yeah.
The design of the structure is very specific, simple, but clean lines. Is that the vision you had going all along?
Yeah, and having Martha came up with the 3-paneled windows that look out to the greenery, but down there is the Patuxent River. I didn't ask her to do those, but it's actually, like if you look at those panels, it's a similar similar proportion.
Very
and I
reminiscent,
really like working with that shape.
Great.
So it's like, yes, Martha, you knew exactly.
It's just, there's so many things that are simpatico about this that just seems like this whole thing is meant to be.
Yeah.
It's so neat. I'd love for you to tell me a little bit about this painting that you painted.
I didn't think about this painting until I was packing up my studio.
After this was done?
Yeah,
Or
I
on
mean
the
towards
way,
the
close to-
end, kind of.
Okay.
And I knew that I was going to have to move everything here to a space that was like half the size of what I had in the mill building.
Okay.
So it's like, So I was going through some images in my flat file, and I came upon this image,
This is a picture you took?
a picture that I took of my painting. And at that point, I was doing a lot of paintings from my dreams.
Okay.
And so this was one of them,
How long ago did you do this painting?
about 35 years ago.
Get out of here. So 35 years ago, you paint this painting. It's kind of tucked away. You don't even
Right.
think about it
Right.
until you're now envisioning this, and this project's underway, and you pull this out from the move and realize,
Oh my God, I had this vision for this like 35 years ago. And
it really
yeah.
is cool. And if we look at the structure of this building, it is the building. I mean, when you look at it.
It's the same shape and
So you
the
had
simplicity.
a 30-some-odd year vision that you didn't even realize when you
Right.
painted that painting from a
So
dream.
yeah, it's really helped me realize I'm
So
on the
cool.
right path.
I love it. I love it all. It's a beautiful setup. And as small as it is, it feels like I've got plenty of room in here.
Yeah.
Even to walking out here on the patio.
And then this opens like,
Oh, nice. Is this so you can get big projects in and out?
exactly.
Yeah. huh?
Exactly.
Because if you're doing another project for Roger Williams or something of that
Yeah,
scale, that's
yeah,
a big job.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
nice little spot to come sit,
Yes.
have a little break, get
Yeah.
re-inspired, go back in.
Yeah. And if you look this way,
Yeah.
that's the painting wall.
Okay. So you're painting as well.
Well, painting and drawing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's nice to have, wall space to put things up and
Yeah.
work. I like working standing up.
Yeah.
And then to just get the space, the distance, so I can have it.
So now you can really get a
Get
ways
back
back
with
and
the
have
deck.
a look at it from
Yeah.
a distance. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
And then also work out here, work
Yeah.
outside would be great.
What do
too.
we have on the deck here?
So this is
that real
mahogany.
wood?
Yeah.
Wow, you went with mahogany deck, huh? What were you thinking?
I know, exactly. This is
With
like,
all the options, it is pretty.
yeah.
Nice.
it's
I
beautiful.
love it. Again, the board and batten looks great. The little windows, that
Yeah, the decision about the colors took some time, but
Yeah.
I really love it, and I love how this is kind of in keeping,
Slightly
different.
slightly different shade.
But then this is a real pop. Yeah, that's my color.
I love it. And the exposed wood, it's also nice. And then the back. So, oh wow, I'm just now noticing.
Yeah, you hadn't seen the back. The back, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You really
So
did do a
I
real farm
really-
back here.
yeah,
Look at you. Love
yeah,
it.
yeah. And so my ritual in the morning is to come out and open that door and then come out the side like we just did,
Yeah.
and then open the barn door.
So these will be shut typically.
Yeah, I do these close these at
Keep
night.
the livestock in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Golly, I love it.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
fun project and an inspiring project. I mean, how many of us think about, oh, I wish this, or wouldn't it be nice if that? And it's always just kind of that. And then you did it.
Well, I know.
I mean, you did it. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also think about this, I feel a little bit self-indulgent in a way, but I realize this is also a gift to the village, to
Yeah.
the Patuxent Village.
In what
'Cause
way?
It's not, you know, I'm going to pass on, but this will still be here.
And someone
and
else
will
is
help
going to love it.
inspire people to, creative people to be here in the village.
Holly, I love everything about it. It makes me want to put one in my backyard. The whole thing is amazing. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Sure.
And I hope we can come back when you have the nice little art opening with the cheese and wine and crackers,
All right.
and we can see you working on a project.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Promise?
Well, yes, okay.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
All right.
and thank you for your interest. And
Oh, yeah, we
it's
love it.
yeah, I feel so fortunate.
Haven't seen anything like it in the work that we've done. So what you've done is something inspiring, and we want to show everybody.
No,
Thanks a
great,
bunch.
Great.
Okay, now that we've seen how Deslandes can put together a small residential art studio, let's see how they handle a more full-scale commercial art museum. Let's have a look. We've seen small-scale work, that little art studio in Warwick, which is a cool little project, and obviously a much larger scale here at this commercial project that we're working on. Tell us a little bit about what the purpose of this building is and what we see going on here for the siding.
So this is an art gallery. We've transformed an old assisted living facility, did major renovation interior and exterior to turn it into an art gallery.
So a lot of blue going on here, and curious to know what you guys did. It doesn't look like a common siding application here.
No, this is, the product is called LP Smart Side. This is their board and batten product. We used it in a little bit different of a way here. Typically you have the board piece, which is this wider 16-inch plank.
Right.
And they're butted together with a batten that runs over
Nice
the
thin
seam.
batten, yeah.
Yeah, we did a little bit different application here where we took the board, ripped it in half, used it as kind of the back of the
Like a
batten.
recessed batten.
Essentially, yeah, it's a recessed batten.
Yeah, so I like the way this shapes up, how it travels right from the ground all the way up the wall, seamlessly up into the ceiling and down to the other side. But the posts, this looks like a different material here.
It is. That's a product called ACRE. It's made from rice hulls.
Yeah.
It's a different product to use, kind of either in conjunction or as an alternative to PVC
So
product.
instead of a wood or a typical PVC, the ACRE product, which you mentioned the rice hull technology, it's got a sustainability story to it. But
Yes.
how does it work? I mean, we see it in the lumberyard. How does it work on the site as far as cutting and fastening?
Very well. I mean, it works similar to a PVC. You don't have quite as much static, so the guys like installing it a little bit better. You can kind of sand it, shape it a little bit better, especially if you're going to be painting it. It works closer to a wood than a PVC.
Got it.
From a hands-on
and
standpoint.
it takes the paint really well, it looks like.
It does.
Yeah, nice. All right, listen, great job on the exterior here. I want to take a look on the inside and see how things shaped up in there.
Sure.
Cool. So this nice, big, clean, finished entry area, is this what it was as far as design and layout-wise of the original assisted living facility?
No, it was quite different. There's 3 wings here, and essentially the center was a hallway with rooms on either side. So we had a lot of reframing to do with the ceilings. Where we're standing right here was where the 3 buildings came together, and they were all built in different time periods and different constructions. So it was a little bit of
the additions came to meet each other.
correct. So there was a little bit of a challenge getting this to be a seamless ceiling at one elevation, but It was a
Nice and
challenge.
open now. Was all that glass there on that far wall? or-
No, there were a couple windows in that wall, but for the most part that was solid
And
wall.
how about up here in the ceilings?
These are some coffered skylights that we put in to bring in natural light. They also have lighting in them, so at night you can still kind of simulate daylight. But
That's cool. All right, well that cleans this area up real nice. Let's go take a look down the rest of the room, just split that. I can see from this entry area all the way to the end of the building, that window from the far end. Was this all open like this originally?
some parts of this were, being the center of the building, this was the main hallway, but it didn't look exactly like this.
Yeah.
This area that we're standing in now, which is their main gallery, this was a truss roof, so the ceiling was quite a bit lower here. We had to remove a section of the roof to drop in a pretty large steel ridge beam.
So that you could open it up to the ceiling for that full length that we see here.
Correct.
Wow, what a difference.
Yep. And we also installed skylights above these ceiling clouds that you see to bounce light off the back of the skylights.
So a little bit of natural light reflecting up, bouncing back down, and then the energy. What a nice room this is. Beautiful. And what about through here? This looks like just a function hall of some sort.
Yeah,
Of what
this
used to be in the assisted living building.
it really serves similar purpose to what it did previously. It was their cafeteria, an assembly area.
Visiting area, just a common area. And that's what
Exactly.
this will be. So people can come, view the art, come sit down.
Yes, I believe that's the intent. There's a small catering kitchen so they can hold small events in here.
I can definitely see this filling up with a nice wine and cheese art opening situation in here, and people coming to gather. And it looks like we have some patio action happening out here.
Yeah, again, that was previously a deck. We removed all the framing and filled it in, poured a slab and did a bluestone patio, and we're using the key-link railing system on the exterior.
Great. Well, thanks for showing us around. It's really cool.
Sure.
Nick, thanks a bunch.
Of course, thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, that does it for this episode of Breaking Ground. Special thank you to our friends at Deslandes Construction for showing us their unique approach to the building process. Also, thank you to Holly for the wonderful tour of her art studio out in Warwick, Rhode Island, and to James Hardie for the great siding solution on that project. Remember, if you like what you saw here today, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, like, comment, and until next time, I'm Tom with Breaking Ground. Thanks for watching.